Never Sweep at Night, Part 6. Mamugo, Amara whispered, her teeth chattering. She's not blinking. She's not here. Mamugo replied, tears in her voice. They have taken her spirit again. No! Amara grabbed her hand. You said the forest gave her back. I said it gave her back, Mamugo said, rising to her feet slowly. But the door was left open, and the dead have no patience when their bones are scattered. Suddenly, Mmesoma's mouth opened wide, and a sound came out, a long piercing wail. It wasn't hers. It was ancient, filled with sorrow, rage, and betrayal. The walls of the hut shook, and the roof creaked like it would collapse. Women screamed and began to run out, only to find the door would not open. They were trapped. And then, one by one, shadows formed along the walls. Figures, some tall, some bent, some crawling, eyes glowing red. They whispered as they circled Mmesoma. The broom swept away our names. The doors scattered our bones. She must stay and serve. She must stay forever. No! Amara shouted, grabbing her friend. She didn't mean to. It was a mistake. But the spirits didn't listen. They began closing in on Mmesoma, hands stretched out, long, crooked fingers ready to pull her back into the dark world. And then, Mamugo raised her hands and shouted, Elders of the soil, spirits of our land, forgive her. She grabbed the small bell and rang it with all her strength. It cracked, and a burst of blinding white light filled the hut. The spirits let out a loud shriek and disappeared through the walls like smoke. The wind stopped. The shaking ended. Silence returned, and Mmesoma fell flat on the ground. Amara rushed to her, shaking her gently. Mmesoma! Mmesoma! She stirred. Slowly, she opened her eyes. They were normal again. I'm here, she whispered. I'm alive. Mamugo sat beside her, exhausted, the broken bell in her lap. Yes, my daughter, but we were almost lost forever. What did I do? Mmesoma cried. Why me? You swept the bones of the forgotten, Mamugo said. You woke the spirits of those who were buried without honor. Long ago, during the war, the village buried many souls in secret under this compound. Women, children, their bodies never laid to rest with peace. That's why we never sweep after nightfall. Mmesoma looked around, shivering. Will they come back? Mamugo looked into the distance, where the third crow still echoed faintly. They won't come back, as long as no one makes the same mistake again. The villagers gathered early that morning. The elders came, poured libations, offered sacrifices, and marked the boundaries of the compounds with protective chalk. They sang songs for the forgotten dead, and for the first time in decades, the spirits were honored and sent peacefully into the afterlife. Mmesoma stayed in the village until her wedding, which was moved to another location. She never swept at night again. No one ever did. And as the years passed, every child in the village grew up with one rule carved deep into their memory. No matter how dirty the compound is, never ever sweep after dark, because the broom might stir more than just dust. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the story. If so, please like the video, comment what you have learned from the tale, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more enchanting tales just like this one. See you on the next one. Thank you and God bless. Bye.